Give me a second, guys. Technical problems here. Huh? What the heck? How am I supposed to stream like that? Seriously? Well, that's what I have to do. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my first YouTube live stream. Vertical. I wanted to have horizontal, but it won't let me. So, yeah. Hi, everyone. Today, I'm just going to test out live streaming, I think, for an hour or 1.5. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Also, I'm going to test painting. I've got myself this set of gouache a while ago. I want to see how that medium behaves. Yeah. Okay, YouTube is showing live. Okay, good. So, yeah, what is the painting matter today? Hello to the one who joined. Hi. So the topic today is this painting here. As I've already announced on my social media, you won't focus, really? As I've already announced, I'm going back into painting. And among those paintings will be also some music-inspired pieces. And this one is one of them. I don't know how to pronounce the artist name. Hi, Sinne. Hi. So I don't know how to pronounce the artist name of the song that inspired this one, but it's Mana Cycle by Ivor. Ivor. And yeah. I just had this girl in a boat in front of my inner eye that is on the ocean in a boat of a sail, with a sail like a moon. I am German, Sinne. I hope I'm not butchering your name. 18 viewers. Goodness gracious. Hi, everyone. So I'm just gonna get out the paints and we'll see how that goes. Hello, Inferno Gamer. Hi. So many people in my first stream. I wouldn't have expected that. Thank you for being here. 9 people. Okay. So, and I've also got some bit of reference here on my tablet. We'll see how that goes. Just for inspiration. And I'm also going to be filming this on the big camera. Means there will be a video of this painting, a time lapse. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take these. Just going to do the background first. Hi. Where are you guys from? Let me know. So I'm just gonna see if it works like that or if we need masking fluid, because got that here too. And for everyone just tuning in now, I think I'm gonna go an hour, 1.5. This is basically just a test because I've never been live on YouTube. Oh, Okay. I'm from Bayern. Just near the Austrian border, somewhere near Rosenheim. So, where to begin? I think I'm gonna do the sky first. Need a paintbrush for that. Let's see what we have here. I have a myriad of paintbrushes lying around here because I've been painting in acrylics yesterday. So, I've never painted with gouache before, so bear with me. I have to see how this works. How much I need to mix, how the consistency is and stuff, and how the coverage is. Okay. And if you guys have any questions at all, please just drop them in the chat and I'm going to answer them. Okay, you can thin that stuff down. That's good. I'm not very happy with these paints so far. Eventually, I'm going to get used to them. I'm usually working more in watercolors and in acrylics. 4 people. Hi to the new ones. I guess I'm going to have to do another layer here. Okay. We're going to need more paints. So far, not one of my favorite mediums. Nope. That's what this test is for. To try things out. And maybe in time, if I figure out how to do that technically, I'm gonna go multi-camera. I just have no idea how to do that. So that is a thing for the future. Yeah, that is better. That is much better. So these behave a lot like acrylics. But in a way we can relift them if needed. If I get fed up of this gouache, I might just continue with acrylics. We'll see. I admire all these artists that can do such beautiful landscape and flower and whatnot paintings with gouache, because I'm never going to reach that. Let's be honest. A bit more water, maybe. And when that is done, I'm going to see if I can glaze color over that, because I want like a little bit of a green sheen from the horizon up. Let's see. good to control. Thought they'd be messier like watercolors. Not bad so far. Experienced gouache painters will maybe ask themselves, what the heck is she doing? Be patient, I'm just beginning. That's enough for that side. One viewer, okay. I'd also love to have background music running here, but yeah, I've tried that once on Instagram and the stream got ended because of copyright, so I'm sorry. It's really annoying sometimes. It's just roughly blocking in things. I'm not going to pay attention to detail at all. But it's a good thing I can see the live chat here on screen. I thought I would have to watch parallel on the PC. That is so good. View, okay. Should paint and not look on the screen so much. Gonna need another layer. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Please also tell me if I'm coming through okay, if any glitches in the audio or in the video, because I have quite a slow connection and I've never done this before, so please let me know. Should have done that in the beginning. And to everyone rewatching this, tuning in just now, I'm doing a gouache test painting here. I've never painted with gouache. I have this thing when I listen to music, I get whole images in front of my inner eyes, so I occasionally paint them. This is one of them. It's inspired by music, by a song by, I'm sorry if I'm butchering her name, by Iva. Iva Manasegel is the song that inspired this one. Basically, just a girl on the sea in a boat with a sail that looks like a moon. Because I assume that song title means moon sail. Or maybe it's just me, I don't know. Bit more water. Hello to the new ones. Welcome back, Sine. Still on the background. Sorry. Now I'm gonna need a smaller paintbrush. I want to blend, but I don't dare to use more water in fear of lifting the paint off. Oh, and YouTube is giving you crowns when you for the most active chatters. Had a lot of fun in another live stream yesterday. Nobody wanted the crowns. Let's see if this works, if it's going to be a disaster. Just gonna let that dry. So I'm gonna let that sit now and dry. I'm gonna go to the water. Maybe that's better. Just gonna try something a little bit off and use some silver. Does that work? I'm stupid. I forgot that one. My brain is a black hole. I'm probably not gonna finish this painting today, but yeah, I'm recording. That's gonna be a video, so don't worry. This is also good practice because I need to rediscover my painting muscle. I haven't used the paintbrush in quite a while now. More drawing. So this is a good warm-up. You know you're a painter when you find paint everywhere. When you don't possess a single piece of clothing that doesn't have paint on it. So that is better. Ah, these paintbrushes are better for gouache. Interesting. So now let's do some water. Do I have a black? Yes, I do. Ah, it's watery. Okay. So let's see how that goes. One thing I don't like about this Arches watercolor paper is that it's such a dust magnet. Everything sticks to it. Mix some silver in there. Let's see if that is a good idea or not. Well, 6 people. Hello to everyone new. Yeah, that works well. And like I said, if you guys had any questions at all, please just drop them in the chat. And I'll be happy to answer them. I should mix more paints, really. Mm-hmm. Paints. Nine people. Hello, everybody new. Hi. And welcome. Thank you for being here. I would have never expected so many people on my first live. That's right. And some people get scared and leave when I say hello. I'm sorry. Just need to switch on the camera again. That should fit, does it? Also not sure, does it dry darker? Not a little, because with acrylics it is they dry darker than what you mix on the palettes. Yeah, that is too bright. Damn. Okay. Excuse me for a second. 9 people. Hi and welcome back. So I think for everyone who doesn't know me yet and who is not following, please do so. My name is Marlies. I'm from southern Germany and traditional artist. I paint, I draw, I work mainly in graphite and colored pencil, acrylics, and lately also in watercolor. I love stuff that glitters. And yeah, I've been doing this stuff for I don't know how long. I started drawing in school around 1998, painting since 2006, something like that. I produce mainly realism, surrealism. I love doing fantasy paintings. I've tried myself out for a while now with botanical stuff, animals and stuff, but my true heart lies in the fantasy paintings, so that is where I'm going back to right now. And on this channel you also see a lot of me trying out paints, swatching stuff and all that. That's a hobby of mine. But I want to focus more on, yeah, the good thing, painting, and not just trying out materials. So there's going to be a lot more videos related to that topic in the future. Just trying to blend these tones because that one is a little bit too light compared to what I've put down before. Still don't dare to blend with water because I'm so scared it's gonna be a mess. So, yeah, so much about me. And we'll see what the future holds. Let's risk a little bit water. Just a bit. Okay. I wonder if you can lift these off for highlights like you can watercolors. A little bit of light here because that is where the light is coming from the moon sail. I think I'm gonna get used to this medium. Maybe. Maybe not. 10 people. Hello to the new ones. Hi and welcome. And I'm gonna have to redo that. It's patchy. Not good. I'm gonna have these tubes empty by the end of the video, I guess. Let's have some more paint. Uh-huh. 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 Good. But I don't understand, why does YouTube force me to stream vertical? Everybody else is streaming horizontal. Why can I not? The heck is that? Does anyone have an answer? Please. Yeah, there's a subtle sheen here in the water because I've used silver. I like that. So let's go back over that sky. Hope I have enough paint now. It's like acrylics. Once you've put down the first layer, it goes on much smoother. One thing I don't like is paint ridges. And they stand off the paper. I'm trying to avoid that. Especially because it shows through when you paint over. But so far, respect to any gouache painter, because this stuff is hard. It's hard. If this is coming down patchy again, it's not easy. And if this doesn't work with gouache, I'm just gonna redo it in acrylics. It's not to get patchy again, are we? I don't know. Can you tell me, do you need to thin that stuff down, or what's the matter with it? Need to pay attention to the horizon line. Now that little part. Yeah, have enough paint. When that is done, I'm just gonna leave the water for now. I'm gonna mix a little bit of brown and we're gonna do the boat. I messed up the girl's face. Yeah, this is gonna get so patchy. It's not good. I think this is really just gonna be a test. I'm gonna redo that in acrylics. I don't like this. So let's have, I do have brown, okay, good. Let's see how that goes. Paintbrush. I think I'm gonna use that one. See if this works because this is too yellow. Because I've learned from color theory, sorry, that when something is like, I said, too green or too yellow, you can tone it down with the complementary opposite, which means here yellow purple. Opposite of yellow is purple. I don't have a purple here, so I need to use magenta. I'm still not happy with this color. You can barely see the palette, can you? Like I said, I'm going to try in the future to go multi-camera, so you have a palette camera. No, I have no idea how to do that. I want a warm wood brown, and not this. How do I achieve that? Let's work with this. Yeah. Thin this down a little so I can see the lines through. Hopefully. Let's move the camera a little. Can I zoom you guys in? Ha! I can zoom. That is nice. I hope the quality doesn't suffer. This brown looks disgusting. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to redo this in acrylics. It just doesn't work. think I'm gonna forward that gouache set to my best friend. Unless one of you wants it, of course. Eight people. Hello, everyone new. I hope I'm not boring you to death. Let's make this look like a boat. I have an idea. I have orange here. Maybe that will help. Does it? A little. A little. How far are we? Okay. Yeah, that is better. Okay. Note, burnt umber and orange gives a nice warm wooden brown. That is what I wanted. So that is much better. These covers still incredibly well, even though I've got a ton of water in there. Interesting. Mm-hmm. I think I know what the matter is here. You need to thin these down with a little bit of water. Interesting. This is basically just one of my swatch videos, but longer. We'll gradually find out what the stuff I'm testing is made of. Just gonna have to see now where the light is coming from. I'm gonna do that later. I'm not gonna do because the background is not finished yet. Oops. Hi there, Tamil boy. Hope I'm not butchering your name. Welcome. Something brighter here. Don't need the tablet anymore. Not today. Switch it off. Oh, camera stopped recording. I need to watch out because I need to switch battery when it runs out. Right enough. Excuse me for a second. Oh. Didn't want that to happen. It's a brighter. And this is just the rough block in. Please don't wonder why I'm not paying attention to details. Either I'm gonna redo it or slipping back into my mother tongue, or I'm gonna paint over it. I'm not sure yet. Still too dark. So I need to get this light enough. Does that work? Maybe. I like how opaque this gouache is, even though I've thinned it down. I really like that. So what am I gonna do now? Check who's in the chat. Okay. And we've just crossed an hour. I think I'm gonna do half an hour more. Just gonna need to switch the battery of my camera. Give me a second. I think I'm gonna go for another half hour. And then I'm gonna call it quits. So, and we're filming again. Good. So, and again, hi to everyone new. Welcome back to those who were gone for a moment. So I'm gonna have to check for shadow and light here now. Need a thinner paintbrush. I think I'm gonna stay with my acrylics. Not a fan of gouache, really. It's a middle thing between acrylics and watercolors. Nope. Just need to do something about this edge. Yeah, that is better. Not this ugly mud brown anymore. So much better. I think I'm finally getting somewhere. Hmm. No, wrong color. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. I don't want to outline it because then it loses realism. Oh no. No, I'm really gonna redo that in acrylics. This does no good here. It cannot work like that. So there is going to be a video, but it's not of this mess. Oh well, at least I've learned something. I'll use the other paintbrush for that. Okay, I see. Cannot work very well on top of dry gouache with wet because it sucks up the water. Yeah, I'm gonna redo that in acrylics. And now I'm repeating myself. Yeah, this is not good. Then we have shadow. So I'm just seeing this thing as a sketch, as a color study. So I know what I need to do. Yeah. And if you have any questions, now's the best time because we're, yeah, going into the last 15 minutes. So if you want to know something, then ask away. We'll come back at the next stream. Don't know when that's gonna be, but I'm gonna do another one at some point. some make this a weekly thing, but I don't think I'm gonna have the resources and the time for that. By resources, I mean energy. But maybe I'm gonna try and make this a monthly thing or something. So how do I do that now? Let's try that one again. So yeah, ask your questions if you have them. Or not. So let's see if that works, or if I'm gonna mess it up. Could be worse. It's kind of bad, but it could be worse, really. I've done worse. Now let's see if I can fix the face of that girl, because it looks horrible. Let's give that girl her face back. Or not, because the paint won't cover. Okay. It mixes with the blue and no. Okay, this is my signal to ditch the gouache. I cannot paint a nose, I cannot paint a face, a skin tone when it mixes with the background. Yeah, the set is gonna go. This is not my thing. At least we've learned something again. There have to be things that I'm not excited over. Mediums that I cannot use. Just make her look like a human. The next thing after the stream will be, I'll have to see if YouTube uploads this for you to rewatch, or if it gets lost. I don't know. I know on Instagram you could post stuff. I don't know how it's on YouTube. It's still new to all this. Yeah, mix this with the blue again here. Ah! Nope. So, and we're approaching the last 10 minutes. So, yeah, this was fun. I'm sorry if I've bugged you with a failed painting. I normally do better than that. I hope it was okay. I hope I didn't bore you. I hope you had some fun. Yeah, if you want to be, if you want to watch another one of these, subscribe, maybe subscribe. I'll announce another live stream at some point. Up next, I think on August 2nd is another watercolor video. Lovely little bumblebee. That one goes better than this stuff here. And then after that, I don't know, I'm working on several paintings at the moment. I don't know what's gonna be next. I'm not one of these YouTubers that have it all planned out. I'm not. I'm trying to, but most of the time something happens and my plans go down the gully. But yeah, like I said, if you want to hang out again, consider subscribing. I'd be happy to see you again. I used to do these live streams in 2020 on Instagram, and it was always a lot of fun. Sometimes I would hang out with friends, they'd join me in the stream, and we'd make art together. I kind of miss that, so I think I'm going to pick that hobby up again. To go live every now and then. Yeah, well, at least something. And in time, I think I'm going to figure out how the whole technical aspect works. Maybe I'm going to go multi-camera at some point. We'll see. But so far, yeah, thank you everyone for joining, for hanging around. I seriously expected to be alone on my first stream. So thank you for being here. It means a lot. So I'm not gonna start the sale because it's gonna be a waste of material. I'm not even gonna try. Just gonna shade that dress a little more maybe. Yeah, but expect a video for this whole concept, just not in gouache. Absolutely not in gouache. Yeah, I just see this as a sketch, really. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it here. So the last 6 minutes. I think I'm gonna tidy up here a little bit. Remove the tape and show you what I've done. Like I said, sorry, this turned into a disaster. I usually do better than that. But it was worth a try. We all learn from our mistakes, don't we? Next time I know better. If I use gouache again, it's gonna be for highlights and watercolors again. I always like to use white gouache for highlights. Didn't use masking fluid. Switch off the camera and tablet. Palette somewhere else. This is if you're painting. Let me zoom you out. No. No. Sorry. If you're a painter, get yourself a glass palette. They are so neat. And all you need to do is a scraper for you know, this glass ceramic cooking fields. Get a scraper for that and scrape off the dry paint. It's so handy. It's so neat. I never want anything else again. So let's see if we rip the paper or if we don't. Let's move you a little further here that you see something. Yeah, well, it was worth a try. Need to clean my table. So here is what I've done. Just a small sketch. I wanted to do it into full painting, but yeah, we all know how that works. It's better than nothing. So close up. No one know I'm not a gouache artist. Here, put you back. Oh, come on, YouTube, really. Paintbrushes away. I need to figure out how to stream horizontally. This is annoying. Yeah. last 2 minutes. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, for being here. Makes me very happy. Sorry for any inconvenienced technical difficulties and stuff. I'm new to this stuff. But yeah, in time, we'll see. As we say here, what one doesn't know how to do, it's good if they learn it. Something like that. Yeah. Set of gouache is gonna go to my best friend. And now I'm gonna return to my acrylics, to my watercolors, to the stuff I know where I know what I'm doing. Yeah. So I'm gonna get myself something to bite now, and thank you guys for being here. Hope I'll see you again. And yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Until next time, bye bye.